North West, the eldest daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, is more than a media sensation. She is a symbol of a generation navigating identity under the brightest of lights. Her recent transformation, featuring striking blue hair and a bold, goth glam aesthetic, has ignited a firestorm of global commentary, raising questions about childhood, agency, and the pressures of growing up in a world that is always watching. North's recent appearance in Rome with her mother was far from a typical preteen vacation. Dressed in a black corset top, a pleated lace-trimmed miniskirt, chunky platform boots, and sporting peacock blue hair, she presented an image that was meticulously curated and fiercely assertive. The outfit, composed of high-fashion pieces like $2,100 Vitamins boots and a $940 Westwood purse, was a statement that resonated far beyond the streets of Rome. The online reaction was instant and polarized. Some praised her confidence and style, while others expressed deep concern, arguing that her attire was inappropriate for a 12-year-old and that she should be preserving her childhood. This dichotomy highlights a central tension. We are fascinated by the children of celebrities, yet often uncomfortable when they exercise the same autonomy as their parents. North West was born into a reality where her life has always been public property. From her earliest moments, she has been a subject of intense media scrutiny and public fascination. Her recent embrace of platforms like TikTok, where a video of her dancing to Destroy Lonely's If Looks Could Kill garnered over 800,000 likes, demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of personal branding and performance. She is not merely imitating her famous family. She is engaging with her inheritance. Comparisons of her blue hair to her Aunt Kylie Jenner's King Kylie era are inevitable, but they also show how she is learning to navigate and utilize the tools of celebrity culture on her own terms. Her identity is being formed in the crucible of immense privilege and immense pressure. A crucial question emerges from the debate. Does North truly have agency over her image? Critics point to her parents, particularly her mother Kim, as the guardian who allows and perhaps even encourages such a mature presentation. Kanye West has previously expressed concern about his daughters wearing makeup and perfume, stating it's terrifying, highlighting a familial tension over these very choices. Yet, to view North solely as a passive project of her parents is an oversimplification. The drive for self-expression is a fundamental part of adolescence. Her actions, dancing on TikTok, curating a specific look, suggest a personal desire to assert her individuality. The tragedy is that this exploration happens on a global stage, where every choice is subject to external validation and critique, making it nearly impossible to distinguish internal desire from external expectation. The discourse surrounding North West's appearance is a microcosm of a larger, ongoing conversation about girlhood, autonomy, and sexualization. Society often struggles with girls who appear to grow up too fast, yet it simultaneously consumes and commodifies the very images it claims to find concerning. This isn't just about North West. It's about how we, as a culture, project our anxieties about childhood, fame, and gender onto young figures. We debate whether her parents are doing a good job, yet we are the audience that fuels the economy around her image. The concern and the consumption are two sides of the same coin. North West is a name heavy with meaning. It is a geographical direction, a brand, and an identity for a young person who is still figuring out who she is. Every public appearance, every social media post, becomes a part of a narrative that is increasingly difficult for her to control. The world watches her fashion choices with the same attention it once reserved for her mother's breaking internet moments. The difference is that North is doing this while navigating the already complex journey of adolescence. The weight of her name is the weight of expectation, legacy, and scrutiny, all borne by someone who is, by any measure, still a child. The story of North West is ultimately about the right to a self. It is a story about the fraught process of building an identity when the entire world is offering its opinion. Whether her blue hair is a phase, a tribute, or a strategic brand move is almost irrelevant. What matters is our recognition of the person behind the persona. North West deserves the space to experiment, to make mistakes, and to evolve, ideally with more privacy and less commentary. Her journey is a powerful reminder that behind the curated images and viral headlines is a young individual seeking to define who she is, on her own terms, in a world that already thinks it knows her. the least we can do is watch with a little more empathy and a lot less judgment.